Hi everybody, I'm Ashley. I'm here at the Greenhorn Valley Library, and my lovely assistant Catherine is going to help me teach you guys how to make cake pops. So first, everything you need, you're going to need a large piece of parchment paper on the table, a baked cake, vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, whatever your favorite is, box, homemade. I'm using canned frosting. You can also use homemade frosting. These handy little sucker sticks. If you don't have those, toothpicks work just fine. Sprinkles, anything to decorate with. You can use crushed up cookies, graham crackers, candy, whatever. And then these melted chocolate candy wafers that you can get at pretty much any grocery store. We've got chocolate and white chocolate we're going to use. So we're going to start with the baked cake in either a bowl or Tupperware or something that you have enough room to work with it. I usually use about 2 pretty large spoonfuls of frosting. Just throw that on top there. And then you dig in. Some people like to use a mixer. I find it much easier and much more satisfying to use my hands. And you just mix it all in there.
I'm excited by this stage because I can't smash cakes.
So you just want to start doing that, and then if you want to take over and smash all that together,
smash cake.
and you want it to be like almost like a dough-like consistency. But
why are you laughing at me? I'm doing a good job.
You are doing a fantastic job. This is the best part of the whole thing, is playing with crumpled up cake.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it's very satisfying, isn't it?
Yes.
And it smells good.
Were cake pops invented because people like me just smash cakes? Is that?
I mean, I don't necessarily think that was why, but it's definitely a good thing to do. Like if you got like an extra like dried cake sitting around that you would feel awful throwing away, because who wants to throw away cake? So if you already have a birthday cake that, you know, is like a week old or whatever, just sitting on the counter, just smash it up and cover it in chocolate. And
everybody beware of cake pops. We don't know what happened.
All right, so is it?
I feel like it's.
Is it doughy?
It's staying in shape, but
Then that's what you want.
All
right, so after you got your consistency, and you can taste it. You can taste test it, and if you want more frosting, you can put more frosting.
Mask is ruining my life.
I'm so sorry. And then, once you've got it where you want it, you want to be, I don't know, grab like just about a golf ball size maybe, and roll it into a ball or a square or a triangle or whatever shape you want. Balls are easier to cover. Sit it on the parchment paper.
My balls are too big and lumpy.
Yeah, and also that's the other thing. It doesn't have to be perfect. They can be as ugly as you want them to be. Because when you cover it in chocolate and put sprinkles on it, it's perfect.
That's true. Everything can be improved in this way.
Chocolate and sprinkles fixes everything.
Everything.
All right, so you can keep.
It's also what we do with these library books. Not
nice.
No.
All right, so once you got all of your little cake balls rolled out, you want to take your little stick or your toothpick or whatever it is you're using, and you want to just dip it in the chocolate, just a small part of it, and then you want to poke it right in there, and that's gonna, when that dries, that's gonna hold the stick in the cake pop so it doesn't fall out. Now we're going to do a couple of chocolate ones, and then a couple of white chocolate. We're making a lovely mess here.
It's okay. The library is the place for messes, but only in the program room.
Right.
Looking at you teens.
All right, so you can't keep rolling the ball.
Try.
No, it's fine.
I'm Yes.
But that's why I have already
Yeah,
made ready.
yes, so you can see things without depending on me to be useful.
So each cake mix probably makes anywhere between 2 and 3 dozen cake pops, so just be prepared for there to be a lot. Or maybe not enough. Depends on the situation, I guess.
I think too much cake is rarely a problem that I've had in my life.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sure that's not a major problem for most people
Especially when you have kids.
when you have kids. And that's also, these are very pet friendly and kids love to help make them. Because why wouldn't they love to play in cake and make a mess?
Exactly. And then you can just give them the cake pop and then you don't have to do a dish.
Exactly. Well, I mean, other than all the dishes that are required to make them.
Yeah, but like, you're doing that anyway through the cake.
Right. That is also true.
Ha. Checkmate science.
But also, if you don't want to go to the trouble of making a cake, just go ahead and buy a already made store-bought cake and crush that up. Maybe take off some of the frosting first, because that's a lot of frosting.
Kind of remind me of cookie dough, and it makes
Yeah.
me like both happy and uncomfortable at the same
Yep.
time.
It's supposed to feel like cookie dough. So see, you did it right.
Cookie dough, but safe.
And yeah, already cooked.
My cake balls are much bigger than your cake balls.
Well,
I like cake
not
more,
competition.
I guess. Well, if it was, I'd be winning.
You would be. I know, actually my kids tell me that I don't make them big enough sometimes.
This is all part of my devious plan to win over your kids.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
I want to make sure they like me.
yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna do it with cake you made.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, whatever works.
0 effort for me, 100% profit.
Alright. Well, we're just gonna get this messy chocolate everywhere and.
Oh no, I've fallen apart. I'm not finishing strong.
Sure you are.
This is my tiny cake. Can go on the toothpick.
Alright, so after you do that and you get all of your sticks in, whether it's the sticks or the toothpicks, toothpicks work just as well. And I've got some pre-made ones over here. This one's vanilla, so we're going to,
How long do we have to wait for this to dry?
if the house or, room or whatever isn't like super hot, I'd say probably less than 10 minutes before it's dry. But you can also pop them in the fridge if you're in a hurry, and they dry like 5 minutes or less. So then you're gonna take this little thing that's stuck on there, and you're just gonna dip it in the chocolate, and just make sure you cover all sides, and just let it drip off. I like to shake it off because it's faster that way than sitting here for 5 minutes letting it drip off.
Taylor Swift too.
Ha ha. That's sad. Alright, and then you're gonna just sit it upside down. Some people like to dry them, they like take a block of like styrofoam and stick it in there. I don't find that necessary.
It's kind of extra.
It is.
I like it though, I appreciate
If
it.
you're making like cool shapes that you want people to see, or if you're decorating them all cool with like, like making them look like a unicorn or a pumpkin
Yes.
or a Christmas tree, then yeah, just let it sit like that and it'll dry just like that too. And then you can pick whatever variety of sprinkles you want and just sprinkle it over top.
On
And
the sprinkle.
there's pretty ones and the sprinkles are the messiest part. They roll everywhere.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
But I missed this side. I can't live this life there.
I was vacuuming my house at midnight last night because they were all over the place.
See, this is the work people put in for the library.
Totally worth it when cake's involved.
Totally worth my face involved. This doesn't have a top thing. This is a
Pour it in
danger.
your hand.
Danger zone.
Yeah, just pour it in the palm of your hand and just throw it on there. If it's not messy, you're not doing it right.
That's true. Oh God, and I hit it. Oh no, and I dropped all the sprinkles. I'm not singing. Friends, if you're wondering why we haven't had any baking programs before, it's because it was my job, and I'm bad at all of this. No, there's not enough.
You're not bad at all of this.
I'm a little bad at it.
Nobody's bad at making cake pops, like I said, they don't have to be perfect. Look at this one, it's a little lumpy. It's fine though,
It's fine.
it's fine. Get that cover in sprinkles and there you go.
Oh, come off my glove. See how much cuter hers are than mine? I've only done 2, and they're bad. But
I
it
don't
doesn't
know, I
matter,
think they're pretty great.
because I will eat them with my face, and then they'll be right like.
Alright, these sprinkles are a little heavier, so they're gonna like, roll to the bottom.
Throw in the sprinkles.
So like I said, you can use crumbled up cookies, graham crackers. Sometimes I like to make them and I like put like a piece of candy in the center of the cake.
More sugar.
Yeah, more sugar. That's exactly what we need, right?
Yes. I didn't know we were making cake pops to be healthy.
No, nobody does that.
Nobody does that. That's exactly what we don't want.
I mean, I guess.
You just get the stick things from the grocery store?
Yep, they are, you can buy them online, in the grocery store, any party favor supply store, anything like that. And that's it. That's how you make a cake pop.
Thank you for joining us. Someday we will eat the cake pops here again.
Hopefully soon. Bye, everybody.